On 9th of October, there was a major protest in the state of Tamil Nadu where saloon shops across the state were suddenly closed for the day, and they were protesting against a major outrage, a kind of crime for which no one has been still accused, or no one has still been found guilty. In fact, on 8th of October, this is the order copy from the Fast Track Court in Dindigul, where the actual person, an accused who was found, has been not found guilty, even though he was arrested by the police back in 2019 for the rape and murder of a 14-year-old child. The thing is that this copy claims that he was arrested under sections 449, which is for house trespassing with an intent to commit crime, 302, punishment for murder, and section 5M6 of POCSO Act, that is for aggravated sexual assault. The harsh part here is that this copy clearly mentions what happened to the child on that day, that is 16th of April 2019. Her mother, who was working in the 100-day scheme, had gone to work, and as she returned, she was startled to find the child on their house with the door open. The child was on the ground, her clothes were torn, and blood was coming out of her reproductive organ. And not just that, there were some electrical wires which was inside her mouth and nose. Immediately the mother called up the father, based on which a complaint was filed, and the relatives claim when they lifted the child was found to be dead. Police were involved, who actually came to the location and immediately took the body to the morgue to make sure that there is no untoward incident in that area. After which an investigation has progressed, based on which a neighbor of the child from that vicinity was arrested. The police claim that he had confessed as to what had occurred, and as per that report, that neighbor, that accused, had tried to electrocute her actually after finding that she had died, he left the area in a hurried manner. Before that, he tried to rape her. But what happened in the court was entirely different. This document claims that 35 witnesses were actually cross-examined, and of which we could only find 2 to be extremely crucial. One factor is about the death, the cause of death, and the other one is about the eyewitness. In fact, the cause of death, as per the report, claims that the police report claims that the child apparently could have been electrocuted, as there were wires stuffed inside her mouth, which was connected to a plug point. Here, what the counsel of the defense has said is that why didn't the actual prosecution, the police, recover any kind of fingerprint from the wire or the plug point, analyze it and match it with that of the accused? This is a point that was brought forward by the defense and was accepted by the court. And what had occurred is that the medical team, which has went ahead and investigated the death of the child, had said that the cause of the death could be asphyxiation, as a windpipe, the air passage could have been crushed, or that's the reason that could have led to the death of the child. And the another important factor is about the eyewitness. Now this is very crucial, because only one person, a neighbor, had come forward and said that she saw this accused run out of the house after the said time of crime. And what has occurred is that she had earlier mentioned that she was present at that location, a barren land in front of the victim's house, because she had gone there to defecate. And this actually the court has asked back, saying why would she go to the area to defecate when there was a bathroom in her residence? The witness actually stays as firm in her statement, but apparently it seems that her explanation was not included, which actually is not included in this document. And the witness has later said, after hearing what has occurred, that on that day she was having diarrhea and she had gone over there, and the actual restroom that has been constructed inside her residence is under the Prime Minister's scheme, and it was not constructed properly. There is no proper facility to go there, and that's the reason her family opts to better go outside for defecation. This was not included, and unfortunately there are several such loopholes that could be seen in this document, the court document, over the investigation. And that is what has led to several activists and people coming forward and asking whether the state law and order department is taking such cases seriously, because a child has died. she was sexually assaulted and died, and where is the accused? What happened to the accused? Who is responsible? Where is the judge for where is the justice for the child? These questions are being put forward, and these questions are also being directed towards the Tamil Nadu government after this case came out and the accused was acquitted on 8th of October. With camera person Vijay Shekhar, Pramod Madhav for Mirror Now.